Big wave surfing is dangerous. You know, there's no two ways about it. People have died. My training is largely to do with survival and making sure I'm not one of those guys. We've been able to develop the whole thing to be really specific, you know, based on my experiences and what I've had to deal with. The kind of preparation I'm doing at the minute, specifically for big wave surfing, it's trying to replicate the scenarios that happen at sea.
Wave them on! Go, go, go! Really soft. Drive it, get the hands in now. Come on. Drive the arms, drive the legs. Come on.
That involves running up and down the sand dunes, holding my breath, to replicate, you know, being held down, coming up, held down again, coming up.
Walk it out, walk it out. Ready, ready, ready!
Oh, busted, my legs are wobbly. It's funny how it's not always by holding your breath, it's like, it's all, your whole body starts to shake and go rubber, you know?
Slow, steady, slow, steady, slow, steady.
It involves going into the harbour. We do the same sort of thing where I deplete all my energy by scrambling away from Ricky on my board, and then I go underwater, hold my breath for a period of time, come up. I do that again, again, again. So that happens like 10 times in a row. So I'm replicating the environment I'm in on a big day, trying to control my panic, get me as used to that environment as possible, so that on a big day there is no panic. I'm not underwater going, trying to get air, you know.
Whenever you're being multiple held down, whenever you're coming up, you're only going to have a few seconds to be able to get some more air in before the next one comes along. All we're trying to do is make sure that you're confident in that situation. Mm-hmm. You've been in it before and you know you're going to be able to survive it.
Because there is no time for recovery between waves, like, you just got to do whatever comes. And I get so far in the first one,
yeah,
and then after that just cut right down, and that's what happens in big day. You get hit with the first one, you're fine and dandy, and the next thing up, and then the next thing, boom, 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 and you start getting put down.
I mean, what we're trying to do this is really push your anaerobic threshold, how long you can survive or how much you can decrease the panic. Whenever you're running low on oxygen, that's whenever your body starts to panic.
You're fighting.
You're fighting, and it'll make you want to take the air in. So your body isn't going into a realm that it's unfamiliar with. It's familiar with it. So therefore, you're able to psychologically take a step back and control that fear. And it's fear that'll kill you in the water.
In the gym, we do stuff mainly for strength and core stability, power. Everything that we do is very big wave surf specific. So I'm working heavily on my arms and my back, which in particular, you know, is good for the toe surfing, hanging onto a rope, you know, being pulled up out of the surf. For paddling the big waves, you know, doing chin-ups and working on the shoulders and my arms all the time. In the environment, on the sand dunes, in the water, you know, by the harbour, things like that keep me in the environment, and they're very specific to what I do on those big wild days. Most of the preparation I do is all physical, but in being physical, it prepares me mentally. Because in reality, if I don't feel physically fit, physically confident, strong, in particular strong, I don't feel confident on big days. It's through all that repetition of being held underwater in the harbour and up and down the sand dunes that I become more relaxed. I've got to try and keep my anxiety down and keep all that, you know, suppressed, so on the big days I don't just jump into fear and panic when these massive waves are coming at me.